Yo, check it real quick. One thing I just want to understand and get a grip on and talk about, just real quick with y'all, is sex. But not in the form that you're thinking. Um, I want us to get to a place, relationally, intimately, whether you're husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, if that's what you choose to do, that's yours. But we have to get to a place where we can healthily console each other and heal, come to a resolution, come to some sort of compromise and or agreement without having to have sex involved. Sure, we always talking about makeup sex is some of the best sex in the world, as they say. Some rank it to be some of the best sex ever. Hey, it is what it is for some people, you know what I'm saying? But even if it is, if you don't resolve the issue at hand prior to, all sex is doing is making you feel good, sure, but it's just suppressing the tension that you're negating from the situation that's really a larger picture of what's going on between the relationship of you. Sex doesn't fix the relationship. Sex doesn't fix the elephant in the room. It does not. As much as we want to act like it does, it doesn't help. All it does, it can cause more confusion. Now you just had sex. Awesome. However long it lasted. Now one is in the bathroom, one is in the kitchen. Now when one of y'all come back, or both of you come back, one still has a disgruntled face when they're, disgruntled face, and the other one's looking confused because now it makes them question, okay, was the sex wrong? Did something didn't go well? You know what I'm saying? What is it? And it's not even about the sex. It's about the unresolved issue that you two did not want to address head on. You just thought sex was going to fix it. Oh, you hungry? Let's go get something to eat. That's not how it is after sex. Now you have a harder, and it's going to be harder to try to resolve in that because now both of you are emotionally attached because of the sexual intercourse or whatever the advances and events was. Now it's hard and it's going to be clouding your judgment to a degree, or it could cause another argument because you never resolved the first one. Whatever it was that had y'all in that altercation, whatever it was that had y'all arguing, wrestling, whatever the case may be, address it when you can. Sex is not the answer. It just negates you giving the undivided attention to the elephant in the room. That's all it is. Now you have more situations to deal with. Now the situation at hand might be even exacerbated because the emotions that's aroused now. Now tears may be falling, even though sex was wonderful, but the pain is still there. Y'all left it open. The wound is still open. We have to seal and heal and close and come to a resolve about what we have to address before the moments of fantasies, as we call it. We have to address it. So when we finally do have that intercourse, that intertime, the intersection, we don't have to worry about nothing else afterwards. We can just enjoy each other. Instead of after we're done, now we turn over and we still have that thought process of, I still feel a way about this. And you still got to deal with it. Now that just ruined the whole intimacy for the rest of the night. You still end up having to come back around in full circle to address what you didn't want to address earlier. We have to come to a place where we stop having things as supplements instead of going straight to the root of a situation. Because before you know it, you let it get by and it builds and it becomes something far greater than it was by the end of that week than the start of that week when that initial situation happened. It can always compile into something greater, which can ruin a lot of relationships. Because somehow, some way, we always feel, we can talk about it later. We don't want to do this right now. Do we have to? Yes. It's what a relationship is. It's what a couple is. It's what you're supposed to be. Two individuals that may not always be like-minded, but has to come to a compromise. Have to come to a healthy place to where, you know what, for the best and the most optimal way this is going to work out is how we deal with our differences. Deal with it. And how we deal with how we deal addressing each other with our differences. We have to do it. Can't keep having sex be the supplement. It's not how it works. And it won't be.